Stand up on your feet and peep the beat. Snoop Doggy Dogg's on the mic, I like to speak. Preach to each and all, I don't stall. Y'all know who the dopest rapper is, his name is Doggy Dogg. I freak and speak and preach to you, cause I'm on the microphone sporting gray and blue. I'm true to what I do, I don't bang it on. I'm the smooth macadamia Snoop Doggy Dogg.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I am Isaac. I hope everybody's doing good. Today I got a classic album review of Snoop Dogg's legendary debut studio album, Doggystyle. The album released on November 23rd, 1993, debuted at #1, selling 806,858 copies in its first week. At the time, that was the fastest selling album by a new artist ever. I'm saying Doggystyle is now certified 4 times platinum with 7 million copies sold in the US and 11 million sold worldwide. I mean no disrespect to the Dogfather when I say this, but in my opinion, the success of Doggystyle was low-key inevitable due to Snoop Dogg's strong vocal assistance on Dr. Dre's The Chronic album. Dr. Dre's solo single Deep Cover was really what put Snoop Dogg on the map and got people talking about him. It was Snoop's introduction to the world. He killed that verse and people wanted to hear more from him, which added to the anticipation of his own album. Doggystyle as well as The Chronic, they go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? They are extremely important albums that helped to revolutionize West Coast hip hop. When you hear the name Doggystyle, everybody thinks about one thing, which makes sense, and it's honestly not wrong. Sex is a huge part of this album. It's low-key. This whole album is low-key like one big-ass orgy if you think about it. You got the W balls, radio skits, you know what I'm saying, all through the album with DJ Salty Nuts, you know what I'm saying, Easy Dick and the Jack Off Hour. In regards to the album cover, I thought it was really cool that Snoop Dogg's own cousin, you know what I'm saying, all that talent in the house, Snoop Dogg's own cousin Joe Cool was the one who did it. It's without a doubt one of my favorite album covers of all time. It's very distinctive, you know what I'm saying? People wear the album cover, the artwork on a shirt all the time, you know what I'm saying? It's so West Coast. You got the dog wearing the flannel and the chain, the dog catcher. It's just so legendary to me. Like I said earlier, Doggystyle as well as The Chronic, you know what I'm saying? It's like 1A, 1B, you know what I'm saying? 1B, 1A, however way you want to group them. They really help to establish that G-Funk West Coast sound. That G-Funk sound was heavily influenced by the 1970s psychedelic funk artists such as Parliament Funkadelic. The sound utilized a lot of melodic synthesizers, a lot of background vocals by women, I'm saying moderate, hypnotic grooves, snare drums, and of course, heavy sampling of P-Funk classics. George Clinton, who was the leader of Parliament Funkadelic, is on the album and he plays a pretty dope role. On the album, you got the quotes from his Atomic Dog, you know, why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? It's nothing but the dog in me. Lines like that. On a G-Funk intro and on the prelude, you have George Clinton on there prepping everybody for the dog and what to expect on Doggystyle. Not only did the P-Funk sound serve as a big inspiration to Dre and Snoop, I love that they showed respect to George Clinton by having him on the album. I gotta give shout outs to the Lady of Rage and to Corrupt because they went off lyrically. I really enjoyed what they had to say on the album. Every song they were featured on, they killed it. The Lady of Rage was on a G-Funk intro and For All My Niggas and Bitches, and she was saying shit like, I'm catchy like pink eye, you can play the left cause there ain't no right in me. She was just real witty. She had a strong presence. I really liked that. And Corrupt. Oh man, Corrupt, I don't even know where to begin with him. I totally, 100% understand now why Eminem named him Until I Collapse. It goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac and Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, I understand that now. From Serial Killer, Doggy Dog World, Ain't No Fun, you know what I'm saying, he hands down had the best verse. He was killing shit. Snoop was Snoop, you know what I'm saying, he was spitting too, don't get it fucked up, you know what I'm saying, he was real smooth with it and all that, but I just felt like Corrupt was that dude, man, he was on some other shit. I had always heard people talk about the Lady of Rage and Corrupt, you know what I'm saying, cats like that with all the respect in the world, you know what I mean? And I never really went to listen, but now, I'm definitely gonna be taking some requests on Corrupt, Lady of Rage, and anyone worth checking out, man, get in the comment section and let me know. Doggystyle was a wonderfully executed album. Dre's vision, you know what I'm saying, the production was amazing. And Snoop Dogg's flow on it was everything. The 3 main singles on the album, Who Am I, Doggy Dog World, and Gin and Juice, they were all top 10 songs on Billboard, and they really took on personalities of their own. I was also really feeling songs like the Shiznit, G's, and Hustlers. Like, they all dealt with street life as well as the come up. Like, the album wasn't just all sex, it was some gangster shit on there too. You know what I'm saying? I had zero idea that Little Bow Wow was the last kid in the G's and Hustlers intro. Like, that was talking about always wanting to be a hustler. Like, I literally found that out 5 days ago. Like, that's crazy to me. I also heard that Bow Wow was on death row back in the day. I don't know how true that is, so if anybody knows, please get in the comment section and educate me. And my favorite song on this album was Murder Was the Case. You know what I'm saying? That song that Snoop Dogg sells his soul. You know what I'm saying? Because his boo was about to have his baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That was my shit right there. Yo, shit is so crazy, man. Like, after Snoop made Murder Was a Case, he was soon on trial for murder. For those of you cats out there who don't know, back in August of '93, Snoop and his crew had an altercation with some dudes, and in self-defense, Snoop Dogg's bodyguards sent one of them cats to heaven, and they just dipped out. Like, the power of the tongue, man. I hate to get all biblical on y'all, you know what I'm saying, but I don't think people really understand that you can, like, dead ass speak shit into existence. I'm sure Snoop Dogg never thought he would be on trial for murder, fighting for his life. Saying, but by the grace of God, you know, Snoop beat the case in early 1996 while he was working on his second studio album, The Dogfather, another classic. Yo, that murder trial, man, the dog could have lost everything right there. That was a close call. You know what I'm saying? You look at Snoop Dogg today, and homie is a certified icon. He's more than an MC. You know what I'm saying? He's in the clouds somewhere for real. Like, he's sold over 40 million albums, 19 studio albums. He's a heavy player in the weed business, the liquor game, right? He's on BMF now. He was on a cooking show with Martha Stewart, and most recently, he now owns Death Row. Like, that was beautiful when I found that out. Like, he really went back to where it all started. I'm saying, as a hip-hop head, that made me so happy. Snoop Doggy Dogg, he made that G-Funk sound so smooth. It was so clear, very melodic, very fluid, and most importantly, man, that was all him right there, man. Like, he created his own sound that changed the course of hip-hop in a huge way. Before Snoop came in the game, you know, pause, the West Coast didn't really have a distinctive sound. And a lot of artists mimicked the East Coast in terms of, like, that hardcore punchline rhyming style. They weren't as lyrical as a lot of the MCs on the East, but like the East Coast, they served as that template for the West. The Dog made it really cool not to have to yell super loud all the time and be all out there. You can still be a G and be soft-spoken and be smooth about how you handle yours. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. Get in the comment section and let me know what your favorite song on the album was, and let me know your overall thoughts on the album. Is this Snoop Dogg's best album ever, or do you think something else is better? Please make sure you like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at I'm Hurricane Isaac 95. I am gone. Peace.